The autumn wind is a poet, blasting in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. Where do I get messy? On the internet. Why on OnlyFans, you silly sack sucker? Grab a titty and settle in. This is going to be a big fat bout of football.
Championship night, championship football. At the beginning, when we started this back in February of this year, it was 23 teams, and now we are down to just 2. I hear cats love XILF. Hey, kitty. Ooh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome for stopping on in. This is an early start time tonight. What a season it's been. I believe we've only had 3 games this season go to skunks. We've had in a playoff where all the divisional games were decided by less than 3 points. We've had games where it's been decided by one single play. It's been the most chaotic, without a doubt, the most chaotic season and entertaining season of football that we have ever had in this league. Smokey would be proud and approve of this too. Yes, absolutely. So folks, we are starting this a little bit early tonight. Our game will begin at 7 p.m. Eastern time, as we're going to pad this along the way for as much analytics and pre-championship game ceremonies as we have. It has been an amazing season. Joe is, of course, our stat booker. And Joe, at the conclusion of this game, remind me, and I will send you the results list, the notepads that has all the player of the games and stuff like that. Remind me of that. I am hopped up on Sidfedrine from earlier today, and I'm trucking along here. We're doing good. Oh man, so we had Tank Bowl 2 weeks ago, in which it was Rydian and Comrade Wolf's team, the PG tips. Oh my God, we got a sub slap. Oh no. I think I might. Oh no. I hope this doesn't happen, but I think it might happen. Hi! Stupid. Can't do ready to do all the updates. Thanks everyone for the subslots. We're not. It's a little bit of a thrown together, so we don't have the notifications up yet. But thanks everyone. We are getting the subslots in. We are holding off right now on switching over to the main screen because it's a spoiler alert with tickers on the side. We don't want to do that. Yeah, I was in that shark costume playing Beyond the Sea, singing Beyond the Sea. Fun times. Silliness is dialed up already. Yep.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
I was gonna switch it to black screen on that when I was gonna. Anyways, I talk too much. This season has been all sorts of wonked up madness. And it is coming down tonight for our championship game where we'll see at the top of the hour, the Kingston Punishers, the Madison Wolfpack will face the Kingston Punishers in our championship game. It will be consisting of 15-minute quarters. It's D. Leathers' team against Mr. Priceless's team. I don't know if D. Leathers is going to be in the booth for that, or usually Mr. Priceless does his stuff from the stands, which is fine. 15-minute quarters. It is a $500 prize for the winning owner, and it is a flexible 28-point skunk rule, which means if at any time a team is up by 28 points or more, we're going to have bowling. And if that does occur where we have bowling, I'm going to throw in a little extra bonus. To our highest score of the night for bowling is going to walk out of here with a free 1-month subscription for the month of December. Or I'll just dump it to you. We're walking out of here with or if you're not subscribed yet, I'll give you a free 1-month subscription to our highest roller tonight. Any hype for horses? No. We gotta make it cool. However, if that doesn't happen, if there is we've had some close games. We've had the last few championship games have resulted in skunks. It's been kind of a blowout of the last 3 games. Hopefully, we might get a close one here. What if I win, as a UK resident, 500 pounds in comparison? It's USD comparison. Those wondering point came in. It's in US currency or equivalent of US currency. So, chill. Oh, man. Yep. So we got some good ones here for you. But we're going to go ahead and I get that pain, Priceless, yes. We are going to go ahead and we are going to announce right at this time. It is going to be our end of the year awards. I don't have any cool graphics for this, sadly. I didn't get time to do so. I've been cleaning up the house because Brian is coming over to my place on Thursday for karaoke. There will be video taken. It will be really dumb and stupid. But, yes, that IRM Brian. Yes, that guy. Brian! Yeah. Not our first time seeing each other, but it's the first time we're doing karaoke together, so yeah. I'm all excited for it. All right, so there is a total of 5 awards, year-end awards that we are passing out here. I'll tell you all that you said that they said hi. I'll let them know. Our first award that we're giving out tonight, it is the XILF Offensive Player of the Year. This goes to the player with the best offensive showing that, with his offensive contributions, contributed to the success of their team. And this year's XILF Offensive Player of the Year goes to quarterback for the South Park Bill Hells, Stumpy Nothing. Stumpy Nothing had 3,128 yards passing, 57 touchdowns against 7 interceptions on the season, and a 105.3 quarterback rating. Stumpy Nothing was also instrumental in getting his team out of a sluggish 0-4 start and riding that momentum all the way to the playoffs, where they surprised the Salad Fries and snuck into the playoffs, almost advancing. Stumpy Nothing is awarded our XILF Offensive Player of the Year, and their comeback was nuts. As Eric Cartman allegedly stole the Flint super weapon. I'm keeping track in the owner's lounge. Oh, I got it. We got it. So XILF Offensive Player of the Year goes to Stumpy Nothing. A lot of his great contributions. Only 7 interceptions on the season. Most quarterbacks throw that in a single game. But again, Stumpy Nothing is our XILF Offensive Player of the Year. And another offensive award to give out here. This is a fairly newer award that we've been giving out. It's for the best rusher of the year. It's the OMG rushing title. For the second straight year in a row, the OMG rushing title goes to Reading Rainbow's Garbageous Truck fullback. Garbageous Truck this year had 304 yards of total rushing with 14 touchdowns and a monumental 33 broken tackles as a Garbage's truck rode the hot hand all the way to Reading's second straight playoff appearance, but was unfortunately one play away from advancing to the championship game, all thanks to a pesky interception fumble, the way this league is. So the truck has his second straight OMG rushing title of the season. Moving things along, we go to the defensive side. On the defensive side, for the XILF Defensive Player of the Year. And again, sometimes it's not all about all the stats, it's how the stats contributed to the success of the team. And our Defensive Player of the Year will go to Offensive Defensive Lineman for the Kingston Punishers, Bill DeBear. Bill DeBear was instrumental on defense for Kingston as they have made their championship appearance. A total of 82 tackles on the season, 13 for loss, 5 sacks, 4 fumbles, and a total of 2 defensive touchdowns. Bill DeBear is named Defensive Player of the Year. The Bear. The Bear. Bill DeBear. Bill DeBear. Bill the Bear. 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 Bill Bear. Bill the Bear. Hell of a draft pick. The final pick? I believe he was. Yes, he was, because I remember you. Got two more awards to pass out here. So we get the Defensive Player of the Year. Our 4th award goes to the XILF Special Teams Player of the Year. Bit of a close one. However, because his stats were slightly better and it's because it was the contributions to their team, Special Teams Player of the Year goes to the kicker for the Dead Horse Mountains, Amp UT. Amp UT will get season honors. So he converted on 24 of 45 field goals and 70 out of 78 extra points. Well, the thing with toddler feed hands, it's the ratings, and I can show you the stats. Amputee's stats were slightly better than toddler feed hands, so that's a factor on 1. 2, Dead Horse had a better season record overall and made playoffs against the Salad Fries. So that was the other determining So that was the 2 determining factors why Amputee got the award. Yeah, not surprised at how close it was. And again, I can show you the stats as well. With how crazy this shit has been. Dead Horse and Pitt have not. I don't think they met this season. I don't think they played this season. Yeah, that was a bit of a key one. All right, and we move on. Our final award that we're giving out here. This is a brand new award that we're giving out. This will be going to an XILF player that has played in a previous season, or has with an individual contribution has come back and led their team to a most improved or comeback. It's the XILF Don't Call It a Comeback Player of the Year. And that will go to the starting quarterback for the Madison Wolfpack, Sharif Rakhdakazba. Sharif Rakhdakazba last played in the XILF back in 2018 for the then Louisville Sluggers, where he made it to I think the conference finals in the inaugural fan-controlled season. This season, he came back after 5 years of rust and led the Madison Wolfpack to the championship game. So there you have it. All 5 awards have been dished out. Very much well-deserved by all players. So let's run down through the list one more time. XILF Offensive Player of the Year goes to Stumpy Nothing for quarterback for South Park. 3,128 yards passing, 57 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions on the year, and 105.3 quarterback rating. Mass pings are for me, yes. The OMG rushing titles goes to Garbageous Truck. Fullback for the Reading Rainbows, 304 yards rushing, 14 touchdowns, 33 broken tackles. Yeah, 57-7. That's incredible. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Bill DeBear for the Kingston Punishers, 82 tackles, 13 for loss, 5 sacks, 4 fumbles, and 2 defensive touchdowns. XILF Special Teams Player of the Year goes to Amp UT. Julius Cruz says hello. Hi. Hey, Julius. Julius Cruz. Hi. Amp UT will gets the Special Teams Player of the Year honors, 24-45 on field goals, 70 of 78 for extra points. And the XILF Comeback Player of the Year goes to Sharif Raktakazba, quarterback for the Madison Wolfpack. Last played in 2018 and has led the Madison Wolfpack to the championship game. And then now, Crab Chainsaws, let's get to the first ballot Hall of Fame. We have a total of 3 Hall of Famers this year. These are players. Now, by the rule of the Hall of Fame is that if a player is in the Hall of Fame, that means they are done for good. They cannot be selected in the draft or be selected for any other team going forward. Oh, we want a drum roll? Okay, yeah, we can get a drum roll for you. Do 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 do. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. That was just to fire up the drums. Don't worry about that. That was just to fire up the drums. 10 hut. Ready, down. Hut. All right, we have the Hall of Fame. The doors are open for the Hall of Fame. The ribbon has been cut, and so has the cord on accident, which turned down the power, and then we had to get it back open. We have 3 Hall of Famers to be noted for the inaugural class, the XILF Hall of Fame class of 2023. Our first inductee to the prestigious hall he was a kicker for the Saskatchewan Squatters in 2018, and then the team had became the New England Squatters for 2019 and 2020, and transitioned into a quarterback role for the Cleveland Rocks in 2021. His accolades include the following: include a 2018 playoff appearance, a 2019 American Conference Championship, a 2020 Tank Bowl appearance, and a 2021 playoff appearance. He is a 2-time Special Teams MVP in 2018 and 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, the inaugural first inductee of the XILF Hall of Fame class of 2023, Jesus Chrysler Pontiac. Well-deserved as Jesus Chrysler Pontiac, one of the greatest kickers. He also holds the record. Forgot to mention that he holds the record for longest field goal ever made in the XILF at 64 yards, which is a record that was tied this year by Toddler Feedhands. The man known for the small body and those wide thighs. First ballot inductee, Jesus Chrysler Pontiac, kicker for the Squatters and also quarterback for the Cleveland Rocks. We will miss him. Yeah, well, he had a great career. Needless to say, he had a great career. He's going to enjoy retirement. And now we will move on to our second inductee of the XILF 2023 Hall of Fame. He is a quarterback from the Hartford Hangover, playing for the Hartford Hangover in 2018, 19, and 20. He then, in a controversial trade, was sent to the Tampa Bay Brady Bunch, where he played for Tampa Bay for 2 years, 2021 and 2022. And most recently, after this season, finished up his career with the Kansas City Mahomes. He is a 2018 American Conference champion and made 2 playoff appearances in 2019 and 2020. His individual contributions include a 2019 Offensive MVP of the Year and the 2021 OMG rushing title. Ladies and gentlemen, the second inductee of the 2023 XILF Hall of Fame class, Salakadoo Labibity. They'll have busts made themselves for the Physical Hall of Fame, but they'll be better sculpture busts. Be careful, because I have their profiles created in AI, so yes, they will probably have busts made of them. Salakadoo Labibity, one of the greatest character names ever. Drafted initially in 2018, has been in the leagues for over 6 years. But with mounting injuries that he sustained when Tampa Bay and with Kansas City, and things not panning out with Kansas City, decided to call it quits. It'll be Salakadoo Labibity running off into the sunset. One of the great scrambling quarterbacks. I think in one game when he blew out a team, I think he had like 200 yards of rushing just in a single game. Shit was crazy. Oh, also keeping track of the owner's on. I'm going to look at that OMG running title that he had. The OMG rushing title that he had in 2021, he had 470 yards of total rushing on the season, which was a season record, and 10 touchdowns. Which is more rushing than he had with which is more yardage than he had with compared to Garbage's truck of this year. So far, has either of those two been on part of the finals and or won our title? Neither of those players have won titles, but we do have a third one. We do have a third entry. He did. Which is why, ladies and gentlemen, we are now proud to announce and pronounce our final inductee, the third inductee of the XILF Hall of Fame class of 2023. He was a wide receiver and defensive back for the Florida City Men from 2019 to 2021, helped leading the Florida City Men to the XILF Championship game and winning in 2019. And that game, he was named also the Championship game MVP. Prior to the XILF, he was an instrumental player of the Akron Accidents of the NFL, playing in the league for 3 years from 2012 to 2015. Leading the Accidents to a 2015 NFL Superb Owl champion. He has also dabbled a little bit in pro wrestling. He is the 400-pound wide receiver. Ladies and gentlemen, the final inductee of the 2023 Hall of Fame class, Fudge Puddle. Big Fudge is in the Hall of Fame. And I think I do have their, once I find my phone, I think I do have their profile pictures here. So we'll get the graphics, graphics up there, and we'll make an XILF Hall of Fame room that's just going to be read only. I might do some graphics also for some of the championship results too. He's so big he gets 2 slots. Yeah, he's like a PS1 memory card. He takes up 15 blocks. Both in the memory card and also when he parks. Hell of a first class, I agree. So, recapping, the inaugural Hall of Fame class, Jesus Chrysler Pontiac kicker for the Jesus Chrysler Pontiac, kicker for the Saskatchewan and New England Squatters, quarterback for the Cleveland Rocks. Salakadoo Labibity, quarterback for the Hartford Hangover, Tampa Bay Brady Bunch, and Kansas City Mahomes. And running out the first class fudge puddle from the Florida City Men, the only champion thus far in the Hall of Fame. The file save for SmackDown of the AD of indoor football, yes. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Hall of Fame class has been 2023 has been announced. Their busts will be made of varying substances to be known later. Our offensive player, our awards have been given out, and now we will pad the remaining 30 minutes with statistics, strategy, and analysis. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick ad break, and then when we come back, we're going to get to some analysis here for the championship game, and then we're going to do some analysis, and then once we have that complete, we are going to go ahead and we'll get started for our 2023 XILF Championship game between the Madison Wolfpack and the Kingston Punishers. Stay tuned. We're going to run about a 1-minute ad break, and we'll be right back.